Hey folks, today we're diving into a comparison between the Nothing Phone 2a and the Nothing Phone 2. Nothing recently unveiled the Nothing Phone 2a, a new phone with a budget-friendly appearance. But how does it stack up against the Nothing Phone 2, its more expensive sibling? Given the £200 plus price difference, you would think there would be a lot of differences between the two, but you would be surprised. If you're on a tight budget, the Nothing Phone 2a is actually a pretty tempting option, at least on paper, because it matches or even surpasses the Nothing Phone 2's offering in some important areas. Even though we've used the Nothing Phone 2 extensively, we're not quite ready to present our results. But having used the Nothing Phone 2 extensively, we have a solid understanding of how the two differ. Having said that, the Nothing Phone 2a and Nothing Phone 2 differ in a few important ways. Even though the Nothing Phone 2a is nearly half as expensive as the Nothing Phone 2, the less expensive model still holds its own. The 6.7-inch 120Hz AMOLED screen on both phones is an improvement over the 6.55-inch Nothing Phone 1. However, the Nothing Phone 2a boasts 0.2mm thinner bezels, measuring just 2.1mm in thickness. Along with being brighter overall at 700 nits as opposed to the Phone 2's 500 nits, it also has a higher HBM of 1100 nits as opposed to the Phone 2's 1000 nits. Of course, the regular Phone 2 has LTPO technology that allows it to drop down to as little as 1 Hz to save on battery life, and it has a higher peak brightness of 1600 nits compared to the 2a's 1300 nits. Nevertheless, the amount of technology offered is a pleasant surprise for a phone with such a low price tag. Similar to the screen technology, the camera technology of the Nothing Phone 2a and Nothing Phone 2 is remarkably similar, even though their prices differ. Starting with a 50 megapixels primary camera, which boasts a quick f1.88 aperture and optical image stabilization technology to maintain stability. This setup is supported by a corresponding 50 megapixels 114-degree ultra-wide lens. The use of different ISPs is the only noticeable difference in the nearly identical camera hardware across the entire camera system, including the 32 megapixel selfie camera. The Phone 2 has an 18-bit spectra, compared to the 14-bit Imagic 765 in the Nothing Phone 2a. This should result in marginally better performance from the Phone 2, though not significantly. Nevertheless, it's astounding to see such well-equipped cameras at such a low cost. The Nothing Phone 2a carries on the tradition of appearing to match the more expensive variant at a lower cost. In fact, it has a larger battery than the Nothing Phone 2. Even though the Phone 2a has a larger battery than the Phone 2, which has a 4700 mAh capacity, there is still one that stands out based just on specs. Of course, battery life isn't just about capacity. The Nothing Phone 2 might last longer in actual use with LTPO technology and other optimizations, but we won't know for sure until we've thoroughly tested the new entry-level model. The phone should charge fairly quickly from the same 45-watt fast charger when they do require a top-up. In our tests, the Nothing Phone 2 took 56 minutes to charge from empty to full. However, since Phone 2a has a slightly bigger battery, it might take a little longer. It's ironic that the Nothing Phone 2's primary distinction from its less expensive sibling is its Glyph interface, which is a major brand focus. With a range of LEDs embedded within the transparent back of the phone, the Nothing Phone 2 builds on the success of the Phone 1. In addition to displaying custom LED patterns for various calls and notifications, the phone can also do cool things like show the battery life when charging and display a timer. The transparent back of the Nothing Phone 2a is similar to that of other models in the series, but the Glyph interface is much more subdued, with just 3 LEDs encircling the centrally located camera module. Though not quite as ostentatious or customizable as the 11-liter EDS of its more expensive sibling, the essential features flashing for calls and texts and timer use remain. As mentioned earlier, the Nothing Phone 2a starts at just £319, which is significantly less than the normal Nothing Phone 2. There isn't much of a difference between the two smartphones, even though the regular Nothing Phone 2, which starts at £579, is nearly half as expensive. While the Nothing Phone 2a is currently available for pre-order in advance of its release on March 12, the Nothing Phone 2 is readily available for purchase. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have a fantastic day ahead. May you be blessed with success, happiness, and all the latest tech innovations. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content, and until next time, take care.